Okay, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to draw a block in isometric projection, and today's block is quite different. So to start, first of all, we'll draw our line, horizontal and vertical lines. So next, we'll take the measurement of the block. We take the length and the breadth. First of all, we have to project our line, receding lines. We'll use the same measurement as this radius. Now we'll place at this point, and you cut the semicircle. Now we draw this. That will give us 30 degrees. Okay, so now we'll take the measurements from this point. The breadth we have 88. So now we divide 88 into 2 to give us 44. 44. And the semicircle we have there is a radius of 50, so we have 25. So now 25 plus the 44. So while we'll be dividing all our measurements by 2, because of the paper we are giving is not that large, we are using an A4 paper. So we have the length here, which is 88, plus the semicircle, which is 50, radius of 50. So if we divide 50 into 2, it will give us 25, then 88 will give us 44. So 44 plus 25 will give us 69. That will give us our full length. So the full length is 69 millimeters. So this is our centimeter. We have the 69. That will give us 69. So we'll take our measurements. Okay, there is 69. We'll mark our point. Now the breadth, we have the semicircle, which is radius of 50. So to complete half of the circle, which is the diameter, will give us will give us 100. So 100 divided by 2 will give us 50. So this, the full breadth is 50. So that's our full breadth. Okay, so next we project this line upwards. Now the full height. Now we are given a height of 58. A height of 58. That is the full height. So dividing it into 2, we have 29 millimeters. 29 millimeters. Okay, so let me take 29 from here. Okay, this is 29 millimeter. Okay, so that is our 29. So all our heights will give us 29. So now take this 29, place here, draw an arc, also place here and draw another arc. Okay. The measurement of here is this, so I'll place it here to cut this other arc. Okay. Then the measurement of the length. Okay. I'll place here to cut this other arc. So we have our points which I'll use to project this line. And that line. So this will join it together. So we can get the full box which we are looking for. Okay. To get the other side, which is the back side, we also take the same measurements, place it here, and draw an arc. Do the same thing up. We draw another arc. Okay. So that is the two arcs. Now we take the measurement of this and place here to cut this, and also place here to cut this other one. So now we are getting our 2 points here, this and this. So it projects and join our lines together. Okay, so now we have gotten our full block. We have a smaller height of 12 here. So 12 divided by 2, we have 6. So these are 5 and these are 6. We'll take 6 all round. We have to draw our semicircle here. So now we divide this into 2 to get the middle of this. So 50 divided by 2, we have 25. Okay, and 25 is just at this line. So this is another one at this line. So we do it at the top to get it perfectly well. So this is 25. So now we join all together. That's our middle point. We'll do the same to this other place. So we join this and this. We take the radius which is 50 divided by 2, we have 25. So now we take from here 25. This is 25. We stop here. We take here also 25. Okay, this is where it stopped. Now we come to the top here and take our 25. Okay, so this is where it stopped. Also take our 25 here. This is where it stopped. So we join the lines. This one is already marked. So now we join this also. So this is the center point for the top layer, and this is the center point for the down layer. So now we use this to draw an isometric circle of both sides. So the full length of here is 50. Now we take full length of this other side. So this is where it stopped at 50. We take also this side. It stopped here at 50. So we have this line. Now we also take this other one from here. So we have this point as point 50. We project. This one is already there. Now we join this. Join this. And we also join this. Okay. This with this. Okay. So now we have gotten a box. So with that box, we have to draw a line this way and draw another line this way. So now we use this to draw our isometric circle. Okay, so the first circle is a semicircle, that is half circle. So to do that, we have a point here. We join it to the middle, and this is the middle. That's it. And this is the other middle. We join it. We do the same thing to this down. Okay, so we have gotten a V shape. So these are the points we'll be using. Okay, so now for the top layer, we'll place here and place at this. You can see that it corresponds. So now we draw there is an arc. Now place downwards. Also draw an arc. Okay, you can see the arc. So now we come to this point where we'll place here. We'll stop at this point. We don't go further. Okay, so what you do next is just to join the lines. That's all. So now this is the arc, the semicircle. So now we have an isometric circle which has a radius of 25. A radius of 25. So if we have a radius of 25, that means we'll divide it into two. When we divide it into two, we have 12 and half. 12 and half. So now we'll draw another box, 12 and half. From the middle here, dividing the 25 into 2, we have 12.5. So these are our 10, 11, 12.5. So we make sure it's placed at the middle. So we mark this and this 25. So we have these 2 points. We also do the same thing to this other place. Okay, so here is our middle point. So we mark 10, 11, 12 and a half. So this is our 25. So our 0. So now we join this with this and join this with this also. So you can see that it cut this middle point. So this middle point is what we use to draw the other side, which is 12.5 also. This is this, and this is that. So we've gotten this. So now this other point, we have 12.5. This is our point and this is our point. So now we have to join them. Okay. So now we have gotten our small box. So with this is our small box. We'll draw a V, cutting the middle. Now to draw the down one, we have to take the same height, which is 6. So we take it downwards to give us 6 to be somewhere here. Okay, so first of all, let's draw the upper one. Okay. From this point, we take it down to here, which is 6. First of all, we take the measurement which we use to draw this other arc. Now from there, we take 5 and 6, we pin at 6 here. So now we draw another semi. Now to complete it, we also draw a parallel line to this. So I can equally use my initiative to draw a parallel line. Okay, so coming down, this is where it hooks at this other line. Here and here. That's what we use to draw the other side of the arc. Okay, we place here and take the measurement, make sure it's okay. Now we'll place down to complete this side. And complete this side also. Okay. So that is how it should be. Now we extend these lines. So we have this other point. What we have to do now, the height is already there. It is projected at an angle of 30 degrees from 90, 30 degrees. And you can see that viewing this at orthographic projection, you can see that 90 is 90, but at isometric, the 90 is no more 90. The 90 here is now 60 because here is 30, then the other side is 60. From here to this side is 60. Or if you draw a line here, that means 30 has been removed. So now, to convert that angle to convert the angle of 30 degrees, that angle of 30 degrees which it has been projected to convert it now, what you have to do is to project a line converting that 90 degrees to 60 degrees. So what you have to do is to draw a line. Now you take a point. Now divide that line into 6 parts, which is 60 degrees, which is our 60 degrees. Okay, from 0 to 60 degrees. Now you draw another line downwards from that same point. Okay, now take a measurement, divide it into 9, which is the 90 degrees. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The last point, you join it with this. Okay, so now you use this. Make sure that it is in the same line with this other one. Okay, so now you put in your ruler. Okay, you come to the next point. Make sure the ruler does not shift. So you come to the next point. Okay, you cut. You move to the next point. You cut. This is now our 90 degrees. So removing this angle now from here. Okay, so calculating this point here is, we have 5, 6, I think this is 7. So 7 represents our 10 in 90. So here we have 10 degrees is to 10 degrees. For here we have 7 is to 10 degrees. So, and we are looking for 30 degrees, or let's say 60 degrees. Okay, so 60 degrees here, we'll count this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. These are our points, and this is 10, 20, 30. So these are 30 degrees and these are 60 degrees. So now here we have 60 degrees. Our 60 degrees gives us 40. While 30 degrees give us 20. So okay, so now we take from here to here, which is 40 as our 60 degrees. Now that's how this comes to play. Okay, so from this tandem point, and make sure that we place it direct. Okay, we pin here to the middle. Okay, and make sure that our 0 starts at this line. Okay, so now we pin 40 degrees gives us 30, while 20 degrees gives us, okay, 40 degrees gives us 60, why 20 gives us 30 degrees. So this is our 20. So our 20 is this point. We'll place our point. So this is where our angle should lie on. So now we project this downwards. Okay. And remember our height. We said our height is 29. So if you take, this is where it stops. This is that same height. So now we take the measurement from here to this point. So from here to this point we have that should give us 10, 15. So I should take another point from here, 15. Okay, so that it is. So from this other point we also take the same thing, 15. Let me extend this line. We extend this line. So now we take 15 here and take 15 up also here. Now we join. Also join this other point. Okay, now we join this down. So here, this is our angle also. Okay, now taking a parallel line, we have to take that same measurement, because the measurement of this should give us 6. Is the same measurement as this. So now we take from here. Let me start from 1. So 1 at this point. Okay, so here is our 5 and here is our 6. Okay, so we come here also. Start from 1, 5, 6. Okay, so make sure it's a parallel line. We come here to do the same thing. Okay, we do the same thing also here. Okay, let me start from 2. So these are 5 and 6. Then we place here also. Okay, so these are 5 and 6. So we draw this line. Okay, so where it cut this line, that is where it joins with this. Where it cut this line, that's where it joins with this. So now we have to join this. Okay. Okay, so after we've joined this, we also join this. Alright, and join this also. Okay, now we project this. Now we have a height, which is that same height. We project this. So we take the same length of this and place it at this. So here the same length of this is I think this is 38. So from here we take 38. Okay, 38 also stops here. So this is where it stops. Same length with this. So this should end here. This should end here. So this is how our block should be. So now our outline. Okay, outline the drawing. Okay, so as you can see, this is how our block should look like. Remember that from this point to this point is 8 divided by 2. So I'll write something down here. All dimensions is x2. Okay, all dimensions x2. So we've gotten that. Remember that here is our height of 58. So remember our angle. So this angle from here to this point is our 30 degrees. Remember that this is what we use to get this 30 degrees, because this is not really 30 degrees, it is 20 degrees. It is 20 degrees. Starting from here, you can see that is 20 degrees in isometric projection. Okay, so that is our 30 degrees. Now remember that the diameter of this small circle is 50, and the radius from the middle point here, remember that our radius here is 50. Then the length of this, which is from here to here, is 100. Okay, from here to here is 100. I think that's all you need to know. Then this from here to here is 12. It's also the same thing with this we have our 12. Okay, I just want you to follow up. There are so many lines. Well, the problem is that if I don't thicken this, you won't see it properly, so that is why it's more like lines everywhere, but at least you can see the drawings, and you've also seen how I got this angle, and also the semicircle and this other circle, isometric circles and curves. Okay, see you in my next video.